Alright, so now that our starter wort has fully cooled down, what we're going to do is toss in our starter yeast. So that way it can start propagating and grow a little bit to help us out when we ferment the actual beer. One of the really awesome things about the no-chill method is that it gives you the time necessary to take that starter, the same wort that you've used for that brew, and add the yeast that you're going to be using. So that way the environment that they are going to be in will be identical, essentially, to the environment that they're going to be fermenting all of your beer inside of. Now, earlier, when we took this wort out, we did it before we added the hops. And there's a very special reason for that. Hops happen to be antimicrobial due to the fact that their oils kind of envelop the entire bacteria and keep them from having access to nutrients and resources, and keep them from being able to divide and therefore replicate and make headway inside of your beer. Unfortunately, they have a very similar effect on your yeast cells, so you do not want to add hops into your starter before adding your yeast, because it will inhibit the yeast's ability to ferment. So you want to wait. So you want to make sure that you've sanitized every little part, because this is now cold and will take to any bacteria that are in the air or in the area and are voracious. And so we've sanitized everything. You want about 30 seconds to give your sanitizer enough time to do its work. So we're gonna sanitize everything that could possibly come into contact with our beer. I really like, once I've opened this up, to shake it around a bit, because sometimes the yeast can settle a little bit. And we're just gonna do our best to keep it sanitary as possible and pour this in. I've already put in a stir bar in here, so that way I can set it on my yeast plate and let it go. And it should be ready in about 18 hours.